Ayo, what's happening? What's going on, MENSDAILYBREAD family? Alright, y'all. So before I hop into today's video, I have a group chat on Instagram. It's called the Redpill Zone, and it's a community strictly for my high value guys on this channel. So if you are a high value man, or if you want to be more high value, send me a request down below. In this group chat, we talk about female nature, business, motivation, and everything under the sun. We give really good advice. So if you need help on anything, you know, you can ask questions in there and you can get help immediately. All right, so send me a request down below. All right, guys, let's talk. This video is basically a quick recap on Power Season 1 and what happened, the events that happened in Season 1, right? And specifically, I'm gonna dive in on why one of the characters named Angela, right, cheated on her boyfriend with the main character, Jamie, okay? So for y'all that don't know this, like, or haven't watched this show, go watch it. Honestly, it's actually like really good. Like, if you guys want to learn more about female nature and want to like really understand how women think, you can actually go and watch it, and you'll begin to understand why women do what they do in real life, because a lot of what they do is like things that you would probably regularly see in real life. I'm just saying. So guys, watch this show. It's actually super good. And I just began watching it like a couple days ago. My friend put me on. Shouts to my homie Siobhan. He put me on first, and then my mentors started talking about this more often, and I had to take a look, right? So I'm gonna be reviewing this Season 1 for y'all. And if you guys don't know, I'm gonna be quickly recapping. So basically, the story starts off with Jamie, right? Jamie St. Patrick, and he's a nightclub owner in New York City, right? And he owns this nightclub called Truth. He has a wife and a family, and he doesn't really like his wife too much because of how she kind of manipulates him into kind of staying inside this lifestyle. Because as he started off as Jamie St. Patrick started off as a drug dealer, right? He had like a whole drug empire, and he still does now. And he kind of built his way up to having a nightclub. So he essentially made a lot of dough money and then started to clean the money off by having a nightclub. He started that, and then after a while, he's like, you know what? I don't want to be so much into the drug life. I don't want to be in the streets anymore. So he is willing to step it up in his business, right? And Tasha doesn't like that. Tasha wants him to stay stagnant, stay in the lifestyle, stay in the gang life, stay in the streets, right? And it's because like he's always not home. She wants him to be more around, you know what I'm saying, to be more at home, but he's always doing his own thing. He's always trying to move up in life, right? So he's definitely looking into more investments, and he's looking to really get himself out the streets because he thinks it's too risky. He doesn't want to be involved with it anymore, and Tasha keeps bringing him back. It's the first episode, Jamie meets his longtime high school crush, or fling, Angela. Her name's Angela. So she actually showed up at one of his club night events, and he saw it. She's like, oh shit, you're a club owner? Damn, that's fucking cool, right? And she's like, you know what I'm saying? They kicked it off, right? But his wife saw that they're getting back together, and now his wife started to chase him a lot more, chase up his attention and validation. Angela really liked Jamie ever since high school. Jamie actually cut ties with her for some reason. I don't remember why, but they're back together now, and he's basically having an affair with this woman. He's basically sleeping with Angela, blowing her back out constantly in like a lot of scenes. Yeah, the sex scenes are great too. So if you like that, go watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all niggas click on my videos because my thumbnails are sick. So yo, go watch the sex scenes, fam. I'm kidding. It's No Nut November, guys. Control yourself. Jamie goes by the name of Ghost. So that's his street name. And he's basically the main distributor for this kingpin guy named Labos, if I'm saying his name right. He's like the kingpin of the kingpin. He's like the drug lord, right? He wants to put people in the line of the process so he doesn't have to do it himself, kind of, so he can focus on his nightlife industry, right? And opening more clubs up in different locations and getting more money and resources and stuff like that. So that's his way. But yeah, every time he's with Angela, he's much more happier. You can see in a lot of the scenes, he's much more, he's more relieved when he's around her. And whenever he's with his wife Tasha, you see that he's always like, he doesn't feel like himself, around her. He feels very like disgusted almost and regretful, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he's with Angela, his high school sweetheart, he's always happy, he's always joyful, he's always such in a good mood. Angela now has a boyfriend. Now Angela's boyfriend works with her at the office, or they work together, right? I think in the police department, right? But they work together. Now Greg has a key to her apartment, Angela's apartment. One, like, as the shows progress in the season, Greg starts to suspect that Angela's seeing somebody behind the scenes, because she's always being a lot more distant, right? And you can even see in the scenes leading up to it, like, you could see the facial expressions with Angela towards her boyfriend Greg. Like, you can almost see that she has a face of disgust when she looks at him and walks out the door. You can see that the face of disgust and like, oh my god, why am I even with this guy type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't know that, right? He doesn't sense it. He thinks everything's cool and dandy, but he doesn't know that his girlfriend's getting piped out by the fucking alpha, the main character of the show. But he starts to suspect that there is a guy in the picture, and he's like, you know what, fuck this, I'ma leave. Now guys, why did she cheat? Why did Angela cheat? Angela cheated because she was originally imprinted by Jamie St. Patrick. I feel like he imprinted her at a very early age. So back, I think when they were 18, 17, when they were in high school, I think that was her first BBC. I fucking pretty sure that Latina, bro, you don't even know, man. Latinas love niggas, man. Latinas love black dick, man. I'm not kidding. Like, straight up, yo, you know what I'm saying? They can't resist the BBC, yo. We put it down. We give bacas, you know what I'm saying? Bacas. But yeah, yo, you can see in the multiple scenes where when Greg actually like had sex with Angela, she was like harder, you know what I'm saying? And then Greg's like, this is the funny part. She's like, Greg's putting Angela, right, his girlfriend, in bacas, right? He's doing his thing, and she's like harder, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, okay. I swear to God, like, he's like, harder? Huh? Like, I can't, what? Like, I was like, what do you mean harder, bitch? You should be going harder. You shouldn't have to, fellas, you should not have to wait for a bitch to tell you to go harder. You should be bacas. Like, swear for God. Why the yo, this y'all cannot be subscribed on this channel if you are not part of Give Her Bacas gang. If you're not a part of the Give Her Bacas gang, click off this video, my nigga. Yo, that's what we do over here, guys. So this nigga was just like, harder. I'm like, bruh, yo. And then it's so funny because at the same time, there's a scene. The scene was Greg fucking Angela. Like, they hard cut transitioned to Jamie giving Tasha bacas, right? They were having sex, right, at the same time. And what's his name? Jamie was not even into it as much as Tasha was. Angela was for sure thinking about Jamie that night because, you know, Jamie didn't go home with her. Angela went home to her boyfriend at that time. It's just clear to me that Angela cheated because she knew that she could do better. She knew that Jamie is way more high value than Greg. Greg seems like a simp. If you watch the actual series, you'll see how much of a simp he is. Because guys, how the fuck? So tell me how, you know how I said after Greg suspected Angela cheating, he decided to turn in his own key to her apartment right? So now he has no access to her apartment, right? But tell me how this nigga had the audacity later on in the series to come back and say, oh, where you going? Oh, you going on a trip? You going on a trip? Oh, who are you going with? Who are you going with, that man? Are you gonna tell me the truth now? And it's like, bro, why are you still on this? Like, you already established you don't like this chick. You already know she's cheating on you. So why the fuck are you coming back and saying all this dumbass shit like, so who are you cheating with? Oh, you're going with that guy? That's literally what I heard. Like, I'm hearing in my ears when he does that shit. It's some goofy ass shit. Don't ever do that shit, guys. If you know a girl's cheating on you, don't fucking entertain that. Just leave. You don't have to stay there and make her feel bad or guilt trip her to be like, oh my god, I'm such a bad person for cheating on you. Nigga, get the fuck out of there. Bro, the guy works with her. You don't even have to. I mean, that's a guy. Again, guys, this is why I tell you not to shit where you eat, because you're gonna feel the need to do some dumbass shit like this. I hope it doesn't get to this far, but guys, it doesn't have to be this way. Don't date bitches at your own workplace if you know it's gonna go bad. You know what I'm saying? It could go bad either way. Full disclaimer, but don't do it. if you work with a bitch and she cheats on you, don't do the shit like Greg did, man. Like, that shit beta as hell. This guy's like, so who are you going with? Bitch is just looking at him like, this nigga. It's the imprint. He's just way too insecure, needy behavior. Like, I see so many things. Doesn't know how to lay down in the bedroom, right? Bruh, it's just Angela's sexual fantasy is just unlocked, right? When she's with Jamie, right? Greg could never do that. Greg could never fulfill her enough. So she had to cheat. That's just like Will Smith. What happened with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? Jada Pinkett said, oh, I just needed to feel good. Of course, fucking Angela didn't feel good when she was with Greg. Greg was a little bitch ass beta. So of course she cheated on him, right? And that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much for liking. Hope you learned something. And if I missed out something in this video, be sure to comment down below. I'll make a probably part 2 to this, cause yo, I'm still watching this show. You know, it's still interesting. And guys, better get on that show. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the fucking video, guys. As always, check me out on Instagram. I do free one-on-one consultations. So if you need help with your Instagram and Tinder, send me a request. I can help you edit your photos. I can help you structure your profile, you know. And yeah, just hit me up for free coaching, guys. All right, peace.